Part of my report is the challenges we have in Big Three. And we're going to be going around to 8 different communities over the next 2 to 3 weeks to talk about the importance of auto jobs in our community. We're calling town hall meetings. We're asking municipal, provincial, federal politicians that have the same interests as us to participate, to talk about the importance of the auto industry, the importance of the jobs, and the important contribution that good, decent jobs contribute to society more generally. There's a lot of confidence by employers today that are trying to get every one of us to race to the bottom. So the idea of the town hall meetings is to educate, mobilize, and again try to establish an industrial strategy in the auto industry for Canada for the future. The Caterpillar situation in London has shown us that free trade threatens our basic economic security. The next generation will not nearly have the same opportunity as we've had if we allow these trade agreements to be expanded, because the Stephen Harper government doesn't represent you. Stephen Harper represents global capital. He represents the interests of the business community, and that is clear. I want to raise the CEP-CAW discussions. The prospect of forming a new, larger union representing over 300,000 members in virtually every sector of the economy, in every region of the country, could help to galvanize other unions and open a new chapter in the Canadian labour movement. Discussions with CEP on the broad goals and structures of a new union are continuing, and full reports will be presented to the CAW convention in August and the CEP convention that's scheduled in the latter part of this year. No formal steps toward forming that new organization will be taking place until both conventions approve the plan. I want to raise organizing again. Everybody in this room could act as an organizer in your workplace and in the community in which you live, whether you're in a coffee shop or whether you're running a bowling tournament. There's unorganized workers that are listening to us every day. And if we know those unorganized workers, we should not be shy about talking about the importance of the union and making sure that there's a home for them in our union. Boy, there's a lot of unsettling jobs and workers in the public sector from one end of the country to the other. And brothers and sisters, I think we have a responsibility to work with the public sector. We have public sector workers in this room in education, in healthcare, and other sectors of the economy that require as much support as our private sector partners. And when the government starves them out through collective bargaining, and they have to look for other ways to cut costs to balance their budgets in schools, hospitals, and universities, the ones that feel the pain the most is working men and women in those facilities, and we got to fight like hell. Our skilled trades folks and leaders get it. They understand if there's an attack on the apprenticeship program, that means there's an attack on journeymen. If there's an attack on workers more generally, they know it's an attack on their wages and benefits also. There's a connection to the progress of the skilled trades in all of our workplaces. There is an alternative to these attacks in the public sector. There is an alternative to losing good jobs by supporting reciprocal trade. There is alternatives that we could turn this country around even with a Harper majority government, providing we together, come together within the labor movement, within the progressive forces, with the same vision as we do. We can change. We can change this country for the better. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your work on the ground. Continue the fight. Thank you, brothers and sisters.